that Ferguson loved.
Yeah, he did. He did love it.
And we know how much influence he has. So I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with it.
He's still in charge somewhere, innit? I think Martial is still there because he had a good season.
Good season, 2 seasons ago.
Or last.
Yeah.
17, 18 goals.
Yeah.
He created about 10, 15 assists or whatever. 10, 12 assists. And he did well, let's be honest. He did have a good season.
He did well,
Rashford,
but he was still lazy.
Rashford and
Yeah.
Green with the three of them. The three of them did well. Last season, he was shocking. 3-4 goals. So everyone knows this is his last chance. If he flops this season, he's gone. He's simply gone. You can't flop. You can't be Man United number 9 and flop 2 years in a row. Absolutely no chance. I don't care who your manager is. He'll be gone. He'll be gone. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone by January. If he's poor between now and January, he's gone.
Yeah.
There's no need to keep him because we've got so much attacking play going forward. He'll be gone, and you can take Dan James with him as well. I don't mind losing 2 points away.
But there'll be teams for him though with Martial. There will be teams for him because because he's a half decent player. I just don't think the Premiership
on
suits
his day.
Premiership. The whole. You remember, guys? Listen, man. We're coming from the times where players like Icardi. I saw him score the other day. Icardi would never work in the Premiership now. Back in the day, Icardi is like a Alan Smith. Remember Lee Chapman? You know them guys there. All they do is put the ball in the back of the net. That's all they do all game. You know what I'm saying? They're not bothered about running up and chasing after defenders. They just put the ball in the back of the net.
Martial needs to go to Spain. He'd be sick in Spain.
Yeah.
I think he would be a problem in Spain. I can see him doing really well there. You know what I mean? Just because he's got a bit of style, he'd be a star over there.
I think he could do well in the Premier League as well, but at a club with less pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's a good shout.
So, when you look at
where he's the main man as well.
Yeah. If you also go to a team like a Newcastle or West Ham or
Southampton.
One of them kind of teams, or even Arsenal now, to tell the truth. Trust me.
Come on, man, swiping at him when he's not here, you know.
Great at Arsenal. He'd be amazing at Arsenal.
Listen, man, it'll be good. But you have to say, and I'm going to flip over to Spain slightly. I'm not going to go too in depth without Melo and Anthony in terms of all the things. But let's flip over because
before you do that, let me just. I need to give a shout out to one guy. Yeah,
go
on. Mikel Antonio. The guy is now, right?
Yeah.
The top goal scorer alongside Paulo Di Canio at West Ham.
I'm giving him some of these.
Wow.
Some of these.
Yeah.
47 goals, is it, or something like that?
Yeah.
Listen, mate.
Did you hear about his tweet?
I did.
About the apparently after getting to 47 goals last night, he sent out a tweet saying not bad for a right back.
He came in as a right back.
That's
man.
where he started.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this geezer serious. He played right back, he played right midfield, he played wing back, he's played all over the place. He's turned himself, and now when I see him with the number 9 on his back, I'm like, yo, absolutely, because
you have to.
That's the graft.
No, 100%.
That is absolute.
He put it in, man.
That's a good shout out for that, Mars.
Yeah, man.
Good shout out. Roger, just before as well, I just wanted to say as well, because you mentioned Martial, do I think he would have been gone? I think I did hear somewhere or read somewhere that a lot of teams are, although they can't shift players, kind of wanting to keep players because of COVID, because they don't know at any point when 5-6 players are going to go down because they're in a bubble.
Yeah.
So they kind of have to keep a big squad this year. So that may be in the back. In fact, you know what? It's not even no maybe about it. As a manager managing this season, that has to be on your mind. Look how Man United had to miss the pre-season game against Preston, was it?
Yeah, because of COVID.
And that was just in case there was an outbreak in the first team. In the end, everybody was nice, but that could have been 8 players down. And then you're going to be saying, how come my man sold Dan James and Martial? Why would he do that? And COVID's around the corner.
No, true. No, that's that. No, 100%. That's definitely.
You read it somewhere, and I just mention it. Yeah.
No, 100%, man. And going back to Antonio, I suppose Alf Garnett is there smiling right now when he's seeing a black player be top goals and catching up the Canyon.
Alf Garnett.
He always there, So, but he's there. But listen, I'm sure Martial could do well at Barcelona because. Brother Braithwaite was one of the top man. An assist. So and you got the fight.
Braithwaite runs and looks like he wants to play football. Yeah. Martial only wakes up when the ball comes to him, and he sulks even when he scores, bro. His whole mentality is wrong. Braithwaite looks like he wants to play football, like he's glad to be a professional footballer. And he
Martial for me is like a Balotelli. He's like literally you have to play ball to feet if you wanted to get anything out of it.
Oh yeah. It's them part football, isn't it? Them wicked ballers, and when you pass it to them, it's slightly out. and it's not to the
He's gonna kiss his
feet.
teeth.
But turn
Yeah.
around and go, listen
He's
to
gonna
my
kiss his
feet,
teeth.
Timmy. And when you pass it
Yeah.
to his foot, he loses it.
Yeah.
and when you go,
Yeah.
we pass it to his feet, and there's too many. But he's like a hood baller, man. That's a hood baller thing.
The kind of guy that you can't please. No